Welcome back everybody. So in today's video we will start a new topic on machine learning. So before that I hope you all have subscribed to our channel, but the data shows that 85% of the viewers are unsubscribed. So please kindly subscribe so that we can reach the 150 subscribers milestone. And thanks for all your support for these much views in these videos. So let's move on. So in today's video I will give you some examples how to plot graphs in the cost function using cost function and hypothesis function. So let's move on. So here, as we know that this is equals to theta 1 x plus theta 0, and the j of theta function is equals to 1 over 2m summation I equals to 0 2 over m, and then we have this h of theta x minus y to the power 2, and here I will come. So, and here also in the x there will be a I come. So let's move on. So now let's see, when we, for the simplicity of these functions, I have taken theta 0 equals to 0 and theta 1 equals to 1, and same here too. Wait a minute, let me just clean it up. Now let's go. So for the simplicity I have taken these values, and then according to this, in the previous where we have theta 1 equals to 1 and theta 0 equals to 0, so this will be eliminated, and h of subscript theta x will be equals to x. So which means that the y value will be equals to the x value. So this will be a straight line. So do not just look at this. I will make it perfect in the next slide. So this will not matter. And the j of theta function, where the same things are there, but as we know that the h of theta x, sorry, here y will come. I am really sorry for this. Oh, sorry. I do not know where my mind has gone, but this will be x only. Yes, sorry for this. Then let us see what will happen in j of theta function. We have this thing here, that we minus these, and if both are equal, then this will result in a 0. And so here, when we use theta 1 equals to 1, then it will be somewhat here, and this value is already 0 due to h of theta x, wait a minute, equals to x, and this is our y, we can say that. Now let's move on. So this will look somewhat like this. Now let's move on and another example. So here I took theta 0 equals to 0 but theta 1 equals to 0.5. So this will result into h of theta x equals to 0.5 into x multiplied by x, and here we have to calculate the value. So this will be somewhat like this, that 1 over 2m sigma, let's took the values inside it. So we have theta 1 equals to 0.5, so that's okay, and we have to calculate we have to write it like this: h of theta x minus y, Now, in the previous slide where I told you that h of theta x equals to y only if both are equal. That means that in this case the y will not equals to 0. This will not equals to 0, this whole value, and they will be not equal to each other. So now let's calculate the value. So it will be, let's take x equals to, so wait a minute, let me just erase this. Now let's move on. So we have theta 1 equals to 0.5, so the x value is 0.5. So now what we gonna do, so its value is theta 1 multiplied by x. So we have theta 1 equals to 0.5, then x we have to choose, and then the corresponding y. So let's take x equals to 1, then what we will got. So let's see another example where theta 0 equals to 0. Wait a minute. So theta 0 equals to 0 and theta 1 equals to 0.5. Then our h of subscript theta x will be equals to 0.5 star x. Star means multiplication here. So as we know that this is equals to theta 1 x here, because theta 0 equals to 0. So let's consider it. So whatever value we put here as a x, the y will be always 2 times of x. So this means that here also if we simplify it, 1 over 2m, and then here we are theta 1x minus y. So let's take m equals to 3. So first of all let's do it, 1 over 6, then the theta 1 is equals to 0.5, then 0.5, wait a minute, I have just written it, so sorry for that. Let's move on. So here when x equals to 1, then what will be y? Y will be equals to 1 and its square, then plus, what if I took x equals to 2, then this will be 1 minus if I took x equals to 1, then y equals to 4, its square, then addition again. So now let's took another value of x. So let's see, if I took, I do not want it to be a somewhat number that hard to represent, because I want to take it still. So let's take x equals to 0.5, that will be okay. Then it will be 0.25 minus 0.5. Oh sorry, I'm sorry for that. It will be 1. Where's this goes? So here it will be 1, because it is double of that. So let's see what this will be. So this will be overall 0.5, 0.25 plus 9 plus, and this will be 0.75, so 56.25. Oh sorry about that. It will be, wait a minute, 0.5625. Yeah, that will be, and 1 over 6. So this will be, so its value will be, wait a minute, what's just happened? Yes, it's here. So it's well. Wait a minute, what's just happening? So let me just clear this. So its value will be 1 over 6 multiplied by its value will be 9.8125, and that will be nearly equals to 1.6 almost, and so on. So whenever the value will be almost zero point 0.5, then its value will be nearly 0.6. So it will be almost here. So what happens if I continue to give more and more values of theta 1 and tries to find out a global minima? So let's move on and see in the next slide. So this will be the value. So this is the graph before one. If we take theta 1 equals to 0.5 and multiply it by x, then the graph will be like this, and the previous one was a straight line like this. So it has some value decreased. So this will be here, and the previous one was here, matching with the 2. Sorry, it is not much accurate, but I think you have all got that what I was trying to say. So it has a fall in the value, and here it is there. But if theta 1 equals to 0.5, then its value is almost here. So we can see that, let's move on. We can see that when theta 1 equals to 1, then its value is j of 1 is actually 0. So its value is here, and whenever we decrease its value, it must be increasing, because here we have seen its value is here. Then whenever we decrease theta 1, here in the formula 1 over 2m, here theta 1x plus wait a minute, minus y to the power 2. So it will be always a positive, always positive. So it will be always giving a positive value. So its value will be like this here, then that, and wait a minute, just make it more accurate. It will be a parabola. You must be thinking how I have got that. It's just experience, because I have tried it multiple times. So let me just it here, and then this will also be somewhat here, then here, then here. It will be like this. It's not much accurate, but you can just imagine. So the minimum value is at 1. So this will be the global minima, and we have find out using j of theta function. So that's all for this video. Now I will give more intuitions in the next video. So just stay tuned for that, and just subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss any video. So that's all for today. See you in the next one.